The following sports broadcast made possible by support from the following. The Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Stop by one of their 30 area McDonald's restaurants today. Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland, featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service. Find them online at customheating.com. Custom Heating and Cooling, powered by Bryant, whatever it takes. Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? Save time, shop online at rosenhyundai.com. Tom the Plumber is a family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at tomtheplumberinc.com. And Daryl Barnes Photography for all your photographic needs. Senior portraits, family portraits, sports, and more. Visit Daryl online at darylbarnes.com.
High School for our 3 o'clock game here on this Friday afternoon. It'll be between the Crystal Lake South Gators and the Barrington Broncos. Mandy Ockham here with the Beacon Academy. And we are good to go. We're back here. Thought about it. Kick in the corner, Sakar. Back to Groom. Mid-range jumper blocked. Into the hands of Crystal Lake. Pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound, the Broncos. Head to the backcourt. And over and back. Will be called as Crystal Lake will take over on possession. Lob it tall. Going to Crystal Lake. Drive and kick. Ball loose into the hands. Barrington will take it the other way. Layup off the front of the rim, no good. They're going to say possession will stay with the Broncos. And no shot, it'll be a travel violation. Zivak on the inbound to Aaron Sakar. Three ball, good. Damian Zivak. Damian Zivak to start the scoring here in this one. 3-0 Barrington. Kick out. Three ball. Off the rim, no good. Rebound would be Dylan Keenan. Zivak to Sakar. layup, good. Bucket there for Dylan Keenan. Page. And he stepped out. Possession will go right back to Barrington. Keenan thought about it. Back over to Groom. Groom, drive. Pass in down low, deflected into the hands of the Gators. It'll be Miller. The Page thought about a three. They're going to get him for a walk. Subs coming in for both sides. For Crystal Lake, it'll be Will Stewart and Isaiah Kirkany. Not gonna lie, that one we're gonna get help from the PA announcer on. 3 ball, no good. And rebound there picked up by Connor Keenan. So usually I have my good friend Austin Giese here with me, but he had to run. We called the last 2 games. Bartlett taking on Streamwood, South Elgin Grant, a couple of really good matchups. 3 Upstate 8 conference teams were in play. And a 3 for Keenan here, no good. Rebound. And they're gonna say it'll be Crystal Lake South ball. Brought up, nice steal there by Zivik. The drive with the left, good. And timeout, Crystal Lake South, 9-0 the score. And this timeout is brought to you by Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland for all your heating and cooling needs. Count on Custom Heating and Cooling, featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service. Find them online at customheating.com. Custom Heating and Cooling, whatever it takes. Good start here for the Barrington Broncos. 9-0 the score, 4:21 remaining here in the first quarter. Connor Keenan sporting 2 points. Dylan Keenan, assuming his brother, with 2 points. I would hope so. And Damian Zivik with 5. And Crystal Lake South yet to break onto the score sheet. Had their opportunities, just haven't been able to connect. So that lid should be taken off the basket here soon. It'll be Crystal Lake South ball. Inbounded by Juicin. Tyler Miller back to Juicin. Miller, nice trap there by Barrington in the corner. Back to Miller. Good, nice zone run here by Barrington, and there will be a walk. Walk here on the other end will be on Zivik. Subs in here for 3 subs coming in for Crystal Lake South. It'll be Connor LePage, Tommy Wolick, and Demir Glamick will check back in for the Gators. Pivot foot being held onto there by Juicin, looking for someone. Out to Wolick. Back to LePage. And down low, layup good. We Brock Juicing. 9-2 Barrington. Zivik, pull-up jumper is good. Be Aaron Sakar. Sarkar, as I was getting corrected by the PA. LePage, no good. Rebound into the hands of Zivik. Damian Zivik looking corner. 3-ball Keenan on the mark. Dylan Keenan for 3. Barrington up 14-2. So you've been around long enough, heard enough of the broadcast, you've learned that constantly, time and time again, I am nowhere near right on some of these names. The PA man knows all the rules, all the correct pronunciation, so we go off him until said otherwise. Keenan to Sarkar, which is Zivik, I should say. Keenan running out some of the game clock here. They're up 12. Layup, no good, blocked. And they're going to say he was out of bounds. Possession will stay with Barrington. And we have a custom heating cooling replay incoming of the corner 3 by Dylan Keenan. Nate Bolt in for the Broncos, along with Charlie Loomis. Loomis down low, nice block. There by Casey Haskin. Other way, Miller. Miller the drive, scoop layup, good. Bucket there, Tyler Miller. Over to Groom, Connor Groom. Back to Zivik. Corner 3, a little too much. Rebound, the Gators. They got numbers, here they come. LePage, scoop layup in, no good. Rebound, falls right into the hands of Grodzinski. And possession will stay with Barrington. And sub in here for Barrington. Dylan Keenan checks right back in for Charlie Loomis. Keenan. Looking, nice trap brought by the Gators. Over to Grodzinski. Back to Zivik. Zivik. Corner. A long pass there. So as there is Bolt. Bolt! Go up. They get 2 shots here at the free throw line. Foul called on Casey Haskin. Couple subs. Miller back in for Crystal Lake and John Bulgarelli in for Barrington. Both tosses from Bolt good. 16-4 the score. Ball saved. Haskin has it. Kick right back out. Miller back into Haskin. Haskin lost it. Stolen by Barrington. Layup no good. It's going to get finished at the horn by Will Grodzinski. Nice hustle play there by Grodzinski to pick up a second chance bucket for the Broncos as the quarter ends. We have a custom heating and cooling replay incoming. Connor Groom unable to finish on the scoot. Will Grodzinski right there to pick up the loose change and lay it in. 18-4 the score after first quarter of play. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
Ooh, they think I've got no reason to give myself a right to share what I believe in. Ooh, they say I've got an issue, always on the edge, cause I don't trust, but I don't need your word on what I'm into.
What makes me most proud of our restaurants is our people. Our people who come in and work for us every single day. We try to create an atmosphere of family, an atmosphere of warmth, and an atmosphere of compassion.
And we are back here for the second quarter of play in our match between the Barrington Broncos and the Crystal Lake South Gators. So far out to a fast start out of the Gator. The Broncos 18-4 your score. Leading scorers for the Broncos, Damian Zivik with 5 and Dylan Keenan with 5. As this quarter is brought to you by our friends over at the Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new or certified pre-owned vehicle, save time, shop online at rosenhyundai.com. Also by our season sponsor of the Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporter of our community since 1967. Stop by one of their 30 area McDonald's restaurants today. As Crystal Lake South was only able to get 2 field goals to drop for them in the first. Trying to take that lid off the basket here going forward. And Miller will bring it up for them, immediately trapped. Thrown across. And no good. In and out there for Wolick. Rebound. The Broncos. Broncos come this one a 9-2 record. They've had a very good start to their season. Crystal Lake 5-6. So both teams have played their 11 games so far this year. Keenan, corner, Grodzinski off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound. They're going to say it last touch. Crystal Lake. Possession will stay with Barrington. Be Keenan. Keenan to Keenan there. Be in the hands of Bulgarelli, I should say. And inbound down low for Barrington. It'll be Dylan Keenan to throw it in. And loose ball into the hands of Crystal Lake. It'll be Tyler Miller. Down low, foul called. We'll send Tommy Wolick to the line to shoot 2. As we mentioned, 2 games prior to this one, 2 games that Austin and I have the pleasure to call today. First game, Streamwood Bartlett. Streamwood took care of Bartlett relatively easily. Last game was a little interesting. Grant against South Elgin. Grant had a 16-point lead. About 5 minutes to go in the fourth. South Elgin cut the lead all the way down to 4, but were never able to fully complete the comeback as Grant was able to pull off the victory. It was a fun post-game interview with Michael Ashley of Grant, putting up 25 points. The senior guard did. It was a lot of fun. His team was right there, got him, supporting him on, cheering him on. A lot of fun those guys were. As Grant picked up a big victory for them, 4th win of the season, he was telling me. As the other way, Keenan, over. Thought about it. Step back jumper, no good. Sarkar has it. Someone Grodzinski. Back over, Sarkar down low. Nothing there, stolen by Brock Jewson of the Gators. Juicing drive, kick, Miller, three. He got it. 3-ball, Tyler Miller. 18-7 the score, timeout Barrington. We have a custom heating and cooling replay of this 3-ball here from Tyler Miller. Drive and kick. He's given a lot of room to knock it down, and he took advantage. 18-7 our score. As this commercial, or this timeout, I should say, is brought to you by Custom Heating. For all your heating or cooling needs, count on Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland. Featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service. Find them online at customheating.com. Custom Heating and Cooling, powered by Bryant. Whatever it takes. As so far, scored a little 4-0 run to start here for Crystal Lake. As they had a tough time getting the lid off the basket in the first quarter. They're now sitting 2 minutes into this quarter, already matching their total from the previous quarter, and Barrington's yet to put one in this quarter. So Crystal Lake's been very active on the defensive side. Here to begin this one. Zivik, Sarkar, down to Grodzinski. To Sarkar. And stolen once again. Miller falls down, loose ball. Bodies all over, and they're going to call a foul on Tommy Wolick. And Miller just tripped, lost the handle there. Sarkar bringing it down for Barrington. Over to Zivik. Zivik has it again. Nice trap here by Crystal Lake. Grodzinski. They call it jump ball. Crystal Lake coming with a whole new type of energy here to start this second quarter. This jump ball will stay with Barrington. Full court inbound, poked there by Miller. Keenan. And possession will stay with Barrington. Keenan will float it in to Sarkar. Back to Dylan Keenan. 5 minutes to go here in the second. Zivik. Foul called. Be a foul on Crystal Lake. Keenan on the inbound. Finds Zivik over to Grodzinski. Grodzinski the drive. Nice block. Blocked there by Juicin. And Crystal Lake will take over. And they're going to call foul here on Keenan. And subs coming in for the Gators. It'll be both LePages. See, assuming they're brothers. So we got a couple brothers on both sides. The LePage brothers of Crystal Lake and the Keenan brothers of Barrington. Miller. Over to Juicin. Juicin to LePage. Should be Glamick, I should say. A charge foul. Do apologize once again. the brother mix-up. There's only one LePage on Crystal Lake, unless you count the coach, which would be Matt LePage. Got the Keenan brothers mixed up as well, so it's only one set of brothers in this one. Miller stepped back, thought about it, finds Glamick. Glamick blocking foul. Other apologies there on the roster mix-up. But he'll stay down low here with Crystal Lake South as Connor LePage will inbound. Looking for man, he's got Glamick. Glamick corners three, short rebound Grodzinski. Still no points for Barrington yet in this second quarter. Sarkar looks for Grodzinski, he's got him. Beating Sarkar again, corner, Keenan. They're gonna say he's two, he was inside the line. Rebound Juicin. Juicin screen set by Haskin, and it'll go right back to him. Haskin dribble drive, feed to Glamick, good for two. Demir Glamick. Feed down low. Keenan has it. Keenan up with it. Foul called. And that will be Connor Keenan to the line to shoot two. First free throw off the mark. And second free throw is good. LePage bring it down here for the Gators. As Keenan opens the scoring in the second quarter with a free throw for Barrington. The Miller screen set, Haskin, Miller deep three, got it. Nice bucket, Tyler Miller. 6 on the quarter, 8 on the afternoon. Crystal Lake South down 6. The Sarkar. Got it right back. Errant pass. Crystal Lake ball. 2:28 remaining here in the second. They're down 6. Looking to chip into this deficit before halftime. Mandy Yockum here with the Beacon Academy. Here in our full slate of our second to last day here at the Jacobs Classic Tournament, and the foul. Hinkle Holiday Classic, I should say, is Demir Glamick. And one, he'll go to the line to shoot two. Free throw good, 5 on the quarter for him. It's a 3-point Barrington lead. And steal here. Glamick spin move, nice block. Possession stays with Crystal Lake. Glamick jumper on the side, no good. Rebound the other way. And Bolt. And they're going to call a foul. Nate Bold will go to the line to shoot two. Off on the first. Bowl will get the second toss to fall. be Miller, leading scorer right now for Crystal Lake. Haskin dish it, swing it. Nice ball movement here by the Gators. Be juicing, ball strip loose ball into the hands of the Gators. Haskin, three, no good, rebound. Last touch by Crystal Lake. It'll be Bronco ball here with 90 seconds remaining here in the first half. Will Stewart back in for Crystal Lake South. The Sarkar over to Keenan. Go off the leg. Ryan Murtaugh. Push it in. Bloom. Lost the ball. Go to Tyler Miller. Back to Miller. Miller, three. He's got the touch. No good off the front of the rim. And they're going to call a push-off foul, so it'll be Barrington basketball. Third foul for Casey Haskin. Now referees are gonna, I think they're discussing possibly whether it was a shove off or a kick ball, because there was a kick ball in there, but it was caused due to the push off. Actually, they're going to say the foul was on Murtaugh instead of Haskin. It'll be Sarkar, swing it, Keenan. Keenan, back to Dylan Keenan. Keenan looking for an open man, Sarkar, 30 seconds remaining now. As Sarkar tried throwing it off a Crystal Lake defender, ended up hitting himself in the process, so Crystal Lake will take over here. Glamick in for the Gators as well as Juicin, and now Gloom will check in for Barrington. It'll be Miller. Miller's been the guy for Crystal Lake. He's got 8 of their 16 points. Stewart. It'll be Glamick, looking. Miller, three, off the back of the rim, no good. And that'll end our first half of action here in this game between Barrington and Crystal Lake South. Our score, Barrington 20, Crystal Lake South 16. We'll be back to introduce the second half after this halftime break.
Ooh, they think I've got no reason to give myself a right to share what I believe in. Ooh, they say I've got an issue, always on the edge, 'cause I don't trust people. I don't need your word on what I'm into.
Hi, welcome to the Bear Family McDonald's. Thank you.
And we are back here for a second half of action in our middle game of the day between the Crystal Lake South Gators and the Barrington Broncos. Barrington currently up 20-16. Weird turn of events in terms of scoring for the quarters. Barrington put up 18 in the first quarter and only had 2 free throws all of last quarter. Crystal Lake South scored 4 I should say, in the entire first quarter, and then put up 12 in the last quarter. So not a lot of scoring, a lot of defense, and a lot of opportunities, hustle plays for both squads. As we mentioned, Barrington comes into this game with a record of 9-2. Crystal Lake South 5-6. As these games will determine what our slate will look like for tomorrow, the final day of the Hinkle Holiday Classic here in 2019. As a special thanks to one of our game sponsors, the Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Stop by one of their 30 area McDonald's restaurants today. As well as the Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin. Look for a brand new or certified pre-owned vehicle. Save time, shop online at rosenhyundai.com. As Crystal Lake will start this quarter off with the basketball down 4 in a low-scoring affair. So far in this one, 36 points between the two squads, as it'll be Connor LePage. Bring it up over to Juicin, to Haskin, to Tyler Miller, their leading scorer at 8. Driving Juicin, nowhere to go. Kick out there, be to Glamick. Glamick to LePage. LePage finds Juicin. Juicin drive, kick, LePage, corner 3, good. Connor LePage, first field goal of the game for him. Puts his team down 1. It'll be Keenan. Nice ball movement. Connor Keenan. As that went from Dylan Keenan to Damian Zivik over to Connor Keenan. Barrington up 3. Be LePage. Looking for someone. Finds Haskin. The big man Haskin drives with the left. Got it. Casey Haskin. His first field goal of the game. 1-point game once again. Zivik to Bloom. A Groom. To Zivik. Over to Sarkar. Back to Zivik again. To Zivik. Zivik. Fade away in the post. Got it. Off the back rim and in. Be LePage over to Miller. Miller into Haskin. Nice pass from Haskin. It'll be or from Miller to Haskin, I should say. It'll be a blocking foul. Crystal Lake still has possession. Foul on Sarkar. It'll actually send Haskin to the line to shoot 2. And off on the first. And Haskin 2 of 2 there. Actually 1 of 2. Driving is Keenan, no good. Tip on the rebound, no good. Haskin with the board there. Comes LePage. LePage, full court baseball style pass to Glamick. Oh, couldn't finish. Nice pass there by Connor LePage. Groom to Zivik. Zivik in down low, bucket good for Aaron Sarkar. 4-point Barrington lead. Glamick, tip pass into the hands of Zivik. The drive, he'll finish. Good pressure defense there by Barrington. Doubled. Haskin back to Juicin. Juicin thought about it. Juicin, nice series of moves. Can't get it to finish. Got his own board. Finishes with the right. Puts the lead down to 4. Sarkar. For someone, there's Groom. Groom, nice move through the lane. Got it to go on the scoop layup. For Connor Groom, his first field goal of the afternoon. 30-24 our score. Driving LePage, gets it to fall. LePage at 5 now on the quarter. Lead once again, back down to 4 for Barrington. Sarkar over to Zivik. Zivik, corner. Keenan thought about it. And I guess that was out of bounds. Subs here for the Gators. Be Ryan Murtaugh, Will Stewart, and Tommy Wolick. So it'll be LePage bringing it up for Crystal Lake South. 4 minutes to go here in the third. Murtaugh. Kick it over to Miller. Miller, drive and kick. Thought about it in the corner. LePage, no, gets it stolen away. Here comes Groom. Groom. Foul called. Foul will be on Murtaugh. Immediately asked the ref what type of foul it was. Blocking foul is the call. Connor Groom will head to the line to shoot 2 free throws. First toss is good. And Groom 2-2 there. Put the Barrington lead back up to 6. Tyler Miller take care of the ball handling duties here for the Gators. Looking for a man, Stewart. Feed it in. They're going to call a push off there. Little hand check foul. Gators will keep possession. Corner 3, Miller off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound. They're calling a foul on Tommy Wolick, so it'll be Barrington basketball. The Zivik bringing it down for Barrington. Zivik, step back, nice feed into Grodzinski, no good, rebound, loose ball, saved, it'll go to the Gators. Stewart now trapped. There it's Wolick, back to Will Stewart. Over to Kirkin, bucket, good. Four-point Barrington lead. Keenan lost the ball into the hands of Miller. Really good ball movement, and foul going to be called on Dylan Keenan as Tyler Miller went got sent flying to the deck there. As Juicin and Haskin check in for Crystal Lake. Trying to put an offensive spark into their 4-point deficit. Being to Miller. Juicin feeds Haskin. Haskin up with it. They're going to call it travel. Being a nice ball movement there, but stolen by Juicin. Less than 2 minutes to go here in the third. Juicin lost his shoe. And actually a timeout taken by Crystal Lake. Brock Juicin lost his shoe. He's got it back as his team will take a timeout with 1:43 remaining here in the third, as this timeout is brought to you by our friends over at Tom the Plumber. Tom the Plumber is a family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing, service, and installation of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit him online at tomtheplumber.inc.com. So now we got the shoe situation taken care of. 32-28 our score, 1:43 remaining. Here in the third quarter, Andy Ockham here with the Beacon Academy here at the Hinkle Holiday Classic Tournament on our second to last day here, as tomorrow will be Championship Saturday, and it will wrap up all the games happening here over break, and then all the teams will get a little bit of time off for the new year and jump right back into their respective conference play following the first few days of the new year. It's a tight contest, low-scoring contest filled with good defense, a lot of turnovers caused by both defenses. It's kept the 5-6 Crystal Lake Gators have kept the 9-2 Broncos on their heels all afternoon after what seemed to be an early blowout territory type of game with Barrington up 18-4 after the first quarter. Barrington only scored 2 in the second and allowed Crystal Lake to creep back into this one, and now Crystal Lake's only staring at a 4-point deficit. Here sitting at 1:43 left in this third quarter. So it'll be Juicin on the inbound. Looking for a man, finds Miller. Swing it back out, Tyler Miller. Zone here brought by Barrington. Seems like double every guy who touches the ball. On that trap-like defense, feed in. Wolick, no good. Tip, nice tip in. Tommy Wolick. It's a 2-point Barrington lead. Zivik, corner, Grodzinski. Lost it into Groom. Groom, Zivik, and they're going to get him for a walk. Crystal Lake with a chance to tie or take the lead on this possession. Dylan Keenan checks back in for the Broncos. It'll be Miller once again to bring it up for the Gators. Juicin. Wolick lost the ball down low. They're going to call a jump. Keenan going to get over that timeline. Swinging around, 25 seconds left in this third quarter. Be Sarkar over to Keenan. Keenan back to Sarkar. To Keenan again, Keenan corner. Groom. Loose ball tip in the air to Keenan. To Grodzinski. To to Keenan. Feeds it in, nice dish to Sarkar. Sarkar up with it, got it to go at the horn. And that'll end our third quarter of action here in this contest. The score, Barrington 34, Crystal Lake South 30. We'll be right back to preview the fourth after this quick break.
Ooh, they think I've got no reason to give myself a right to share what I believe in. Ooh, they say I've got an issue, always on the edge, cause I don't trust. But I don't need your word on what I'm into.
Back here for a fourth quarter of action in this one of our 3 o'clock game here on Friday afternoon between the Crystal Lake South Gators and the Barrington Broncos. Barrington currently up 34-30. And we have a custom media and cooling replay of how our third quarter ended. With a buzzer beater, loose ball down low. Aaron Sarkar kept fighting for it, off the glass and in. Few ticks left on the game clock to spare, putting his team up 4 heading into the fourth. 8 minutes left. Game's up for grabs. Anyone's ball game here in this one. Being inbound to Juicin. Swinging around to Haskin. No good there. Rebound, Keenan. Zivik. Zivik, corner, Keenan. Keenan. Ball loose, Groom, right back to Keenan again. Foul be called on Tyler Miller, LePage. Checking in for Juicin. Keenan to Zivik. Back to Keenan. Feed in Sarkar, nice bucket there. Miller feed it in, Haskin. What a block! There by Dylan Keenan. Sarkar feeds it Zivik. Zivik up to Keenan, back to Sarkar. Over to Keenan. Foul will be called on Crystal Lake South. Side inbound coming for Barrington. Keenan. Zivik. Back to Keenan. And it'll be a kick ball there on Glamick, so possession will stay with Barrington. Groom on the inbound to Dylan Keenan, back to Groom. And another foul called. Blocking foul. A lot of fouls here early in the fourth, 6:25 remaining. Still a 6-point Barrington lead. Go to Keenan. Keenan to Groom. Keenan. To Groom once again. Swinging around, Keenan. Groom, Zivik, 3, in and out, rebound, Crystal Lake. A loose ball. They're gonna call it a jump. Keenan, nice dish in to Sarkar, bucket good. Haskin, hard screen, LePage, kick it. Juicin, no good, rebound tip, still up. Sarkar has it. Ref timeout. An injury timeout here for Juicin of Crystal Lake as we have a custom heating and cooling replay incoming. Be of the nice dish from Keenan to Sarkar on the finish on the last possession for Barrington. As this injury timeout is brought to you by Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned, save time, shop online at rosenhyundai.com. We're hoping that Brock Juicin can get better soon. So we believe it is, we're not quite sure what injury is, possibly a bloody nose, but we're hoping all is good with him. And in the meantime, it'll be possession for Crystal Lake South. I do believe it is they're currently still fighting that 8-point deficit here with 5:26 remaining in the fourth. As while we're still waiting, we'd like to give a shout out to our sponsor over at Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland. For our heating or cooling needs, count on Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland, featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service. Find them online at customheating.com, powered by Bryant, whatever it takes. So we'll go through the numbers real quick. Aaron Sarkar's had himself a nice second half, 8 points, 4 in the third. He's got 4 so far in the fourth. Currently the leading scorer for Barrington. And for Crystal Lake South, the scoring's been kind of spread out. Nice third quarter by Connor LePage, as they are yet to fill up the basket in the fourth. Sarkar feeds Keenan. Back to Sarkar again. To Keenan. Barrington playing a little keep away here. Keenan back to Groom. Over to Zivik. And another foul on Crystal Lake South. They're starting to add up here in this quarter. Driving kick, Keenan. Down low, Keenan, finish and the foul. That'd be Connor Keenan. See, we'll go to the line to try and pick up the and one. Murtaugh in for Crystal Lake. And he gets it to fall. .11-point lead now for Barrington. Murtaugh, corner three, off the mark, no good. Rebound, it'll stay with Crystal Lake. To Miller. Tyler Miller, Groom on him. And they're going to call an offensive foul on Miller. And that's it for Miller. 5 fouls. He was fouled out of this one. So even though the scoring has been spread out, Crystal Lake has now lost their leading scorer on the afternoon. make this comeback a little bit more difficult now with one of their offensive sparks out of the game. Half-court trap brought here. Groom has it. And another foul. Now we're getting into the 1-and-1 bonus here with 4:11 remaining in the fourth. And our first toss from Connor Groom is good. And off on the second rebound, Wolick into LePage. Down 12, the Gators are out and running. LePage, drive, kick, Stewart thought about it. Swinging around Isaiah Kirkin. Back to Stewart. Stewart lost the handle. Take it right back. Feeds Isaiah Kirkin. Drive, layup, and the foul. And he's good on the and one. Just like that, Crystal Lake down 9. Timeout called, 3:43 left here in the fourth, 42-33 our score. As this timeout is brought to you by Tom the Plumber. Tom the Plumber is a family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing, service, and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at TomThePlumberInc.com. Just like that, a 9-point game after that and one, putting Crystal Lake within single digits on this. And we have a custom heating and cooling replay incoming. Actually, we have the and one from Connor Keenan from earlier on. He's been one of the key contributors for Barrington this afternoon. And closing it out here, Crystal Lake's got to go into that aggressive like defense. There is still 3:43 left on the clock, but try to continue to force turnovers. Both these defenses have done a great job of that all afternoon. That's why it is a lower scoring game than what we are accustomed to seeing. Like we said earlier, saw Streamwood put up 85 points on Bartlett. It was a hefty amount put on the Bartlett defense. Still, both Upstate 8 teams look good, and South Elgin almost made a comeback against Grant. On the inbound, beating the press, Sarkar. And when it gets down to it, if they need to, Barrington needs to hit their free throws. Put huge emphasis on that. That can make or break a game. Zivik over to Dylan Keenan. Back to Groom to Keenan. 3:20 remaining here in the fourth. Looks like they're just going to play a little game of keep away, try and eat off some time on that clock. They're up 9. Read it, Zivik. Looking. Back to Dylan Keenan. Good lengthy possession here for Barrington. Feeds Keenan. Keenan down low. Nice finish there for Connor Keenan. 5 on the quarter. Put him at 10 on the afternoon. Driving LePage, stolen Zivik. Zivik finishes with the right. Zivik, I should say. Finally, somebody. PA, Zivik. We're going to go Zivik. That way, if I'm wrong and the PA announcer is wrong as well, it's not just me. Ooh, poked in the air by Groom. And they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. As we have a custom heating and cooling replay coming up. Good to see Brock Jewson back on the floor. The Zyvik, Damian Zyvik there on the finish. Kiss off the back of the rim, good to go. 13-point Barrington lead now, 2:15 remaining, and ball in their hands. Sarkar to Dylan Keenan, back to Sarkar. To Keenan. To Connor Keenan. Keenan once more, blocking foul on Stewart. And with 10 fouls, we'll send Keenan to the line. First toss good for Connor Keenan. Good there for Keenan. Put him at 12. New leading scorer for Barrington is Connor Keenan. Swing it, float away layup, no good. Rebound, Keenan out and running his groom. Minute 40. Into Keenan. Keenan, nice dish. Foul there. Sends Sarkar to the line to shoot 2. Off on the second. Nice offensive rebound. Feeding Keenan. Good. Connor Keenan. LePage. Stewart, less than a minute to go. 51-33 the score, 18-point lead, Barrington. And a new group of subs for Barrington. Top of the key, 3 is good. Bucket there for Ethan Alexander, junior guard. And 30 seconds left. Whole new group of subs in for Barrington. Be expected to run out what is left of the clock. I'm going to say it was last touched by Crystal Lake. Inbound, reverse layup, no good. Rebound, Crystal Lake. 12 seconds remaining. LePage will bring it down. Alexander, swing it. Stewart, not able to get a shot off. And that'll end this one. Here, the final score, Barrington 51, Crystal Lake South 36. Improve the Broncos to 10-2 on the year. 6-6 for Crystal Lake South. We'll be coming up for the post-game interview. This is it for me today. I'd like to thank all y'all for listening. Remember, stay tuned. We still got a few more games intact and more tomorrow. Head off to the post-game interview now. We're going to look to interview Connor Keenan of Barrington. Thank you.
They think I've got no reason to give myself a right to share what I believe in. They say I've got an issue, always on the edge, cause I don't trust. But I don't need your word on what I'm into.
Hi, welcome to the Bear Family McDonald's. Thank you.
They think I've got no reason to give myself a right to share what I believe in. They say I've got an issue, always on the edge, cause I don't trust. But I don't need your word on what I'm into.
What makes me most proud of our restaurants is our people. Our people who come in and work for us every single day. We try to create an atmosphere of family, an atmosphere of warmth, and an atmosphere of compassion.
They think I've got no reason to give myself a right to share what I believe in. They say I've got an issue, always on the edge, cause I don't trust. But I don't need your word on what I'm into.
Back here for our post-game interview with Connor Keenan of Barrington. Connor, what was the key to your guys' success today?
Like everybody on our team just came out and we were, they got us in that zone quick, but we were passing the ball, we were moving the ball, hitting open guys, and we were getting easy buckets. So that was our key, yeah.
You guys are 10-2 on the season. You guys gonna look to continue this momentum. I know I just asked what the key to last game was, but what have you guys been doing all season that's just been working for you guys, that's been clicking?
We've been trying to be like the aggressor. We want to go out there and, really show, we want to make our presence felt. That's our key for the season, yeah.
What's your goal going forward for the rest of the tournament here?
We just want to do as best as we can in our bracket and, keep going each game. It's each day is a new day, I guess. So, yeah.
Yes, sir. All right, thank you, Connor. Appreciate your time. Back to you guys.
The following sports broadcast made possible by support from the following. The Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Stop by one of their 30 area McDonald's restaurants today. Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland, featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service. Find them online at customheating.com. Custom Heating and Cooling, powered by Bryant, whatever it takes. Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? Save time, shop online at rosenhyundai.com. Tom the Plumber is a family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at tomtheplumberinc.com. And Daryl Barnes Photography for all your photographic needs, senior portraits, family portraits, sports, and more. Visit Daryl online at darylbarnes.com.